I'm so close to the fucking edge, I should be close to you. But who the fuck are you? You never show the proof. And I'm only fucking human, yo, what am I supposed to do?
Thank you so much for joining me for this Delightfully Dysfunctional Therapist Reacts video for Hopsin's music video, The Ill Mind of Hopsin 7, which was recommended by a wonderful, delightful human in the comments. So please keep them coming. If there are any emotional songs that have helped you through difficult times or helped you understand a part of yourself, I want to hear them. And hopefully we get to all of those lovely comments that we've been hearing from. So thank you so much. And this song is adventuring into different territory about like a spiritual and religious deconstruction and understanding more about like that idea of faith and what to have faith in. So I feel as though this is an important song, even though it seems like it's been around for a while. Again, I'm like late to the party, but I'm here finally. I think that it's a song that in this time, there is so many changes around spirituality and oftentimes people adopting maybe something different than what they were raised in. So my personal reflections may or may not reflect some of yours, and really me as a therapist, that's just one small part of who I am. I'm just coming to you as Keilani, and I hope that you can respect and understand some of the truth that I'm bringing in, as I respect and understand also that what has worked for you might not be what works for me, and that's okay. And I wish you so much love and peace on your journey in this life, dear human. You know, our reflections through this song might be different, and that's totally fine. I don't know a lot about Hopsin, so if you know more about this artist, I'd love to learn through you. And if you could leave us some comments about who he is, I have no idea outside of this little clip that you'll see of me reacting to the first song that I've ever heard from him. So please enjoy. Please like, subscribe, and share with a friend, because it would mean the world for us to grow this community of vulnerable, caring, creative, and curious souls. So thank you and enjoy.
Anybody I might alarm. Life is a tour, I sit and ride along, taking some notes and then I write the songs. I'm staring down the road, my life is gone. Is this where I belong? Is it wrong to not believe in right and wrong? My mental state is fucking me up, and I cried upon while asking you for some answers, but we don't have that type of bond. Now my desire's gone, and with the way that I've been living lately, if I died right now, you turn the fire on. Sick of this bullshit, niggas call me a sellout, cause I hopped in Christianity so strongly then I fell out. Now I'm avoiding questions like a scared dog with his tail down, feeling so damn humiliated cause they looking at me like I'm hellbound. What story should I tell now? I'll just expose the truth. I'm so close to the fucking edge, I should be close to you. But who the fuck are you? You never show the proof. And I'm only fucking human, yo, what am I supposed to do?
Okay, so some themes that I'm noticing in this song. I love like life is a tour, I'll sit and ride along, because I've been saying a lot about like life is a trip. Life is like this is life school, and we're meant to learn sometimes how to like accept and flow with it, and also to take the lessons that are presented to us. And sometimes the same lesson keeps like hitting us upside the head because we ain't coming to, we aren't smartening up. And so if you feel like you're getting the same lesson over and over again, I'm wondering perhaps if it's life is calling to you to lean into perhaps a solution, likely the solution you've not been wanting to explore, to be a bit more curious about it. He's also saying, like, I'm staring down the road, my life is gone, is this where I belong? So, like, reflecting on your life, and is it wrong to not believe in right and wrong? To me, that's just saying, like, there's nuance to life. I think that we can get way too black and white with things, and that's not a very supportive mindset to have. And so we need some fluidity and understanding, and having self-compassion for ourselves and others as part of this healing journey. This part that I had just paused at really stands out to me too, where he's just saying, I'm just fucking human. What am I supposed to do? Like, you get like, there's so much criticism of people who are in the public that like, oh, you changed. Oh, God forbid you changed. But like, you're human. We're here to change and evolve. That's our task, is to like continue to explore new parts of ourselves and to become more integrated and wholehearted. And that means it will require change. And then in our society, we're so shame-based too. We'll point at someone even if they have done a lot of change and have become a healthier version. We'll point to be like, but look, once upon a time you were like this. And I just have issue with that, because it's not allowing for evolution to come as naturally and free-flowing as it could when there's such scrutiny. And not knowing anything about, I know nothing about this man's background other than what I'm hearing in this song. Yeah, a lot around, it sounds like, hopping onto Christianity and then like, you know, changing maybe his style or his lifestyle even, being something where people are saying like, oh, you're a sellout now. And like, just let people be. Like, their story and what they learn is not meant to always align with you. That's not his prerogative. And it's so much easier to judge, but to be aware that, like, let's just use this man in general. Let's use this artist, Hopsin. Like, if we only know this much about, like, who he really is, because you've never met him, you've never spent time around him, he's not shared every ounce of his trauma and his healing and his experience and what he felt. If you're not in his head, basically, then you have too limited a perspective to really make a judgment. And apply that to the other people in your life. Assume that you know so much less than you think you know. Because in the totality of who you are, what would it take for someone to really understand you? They'd have to be fully in your shoes. We can get validation from other people, but there's so much of who you are that you wouldn't want someone to make judgments on based on little, like, snippets of, you know, B-roll in your life, or of, you know, one song that's one part of you. It just cuts off so much of like the full experience of being human, and it's full of judgment, and it keeps us small. And I'm about acceptance and exploration and being curious about those parts and allowing other people to be curious about those parts that they have within themselves. It's a constant practice. But that's what it is inspiring me to share with you in this moment. All right, and I'm gonna back up just a tiny bit, and here we go.
I should be close to you, but who the fuck are you? You never show the proof, and I'm only fucking human, yo, what am I supposed to do? There's way too many different religions with vivid descriptions, begging all fucking men and women to listen. I can't even beat my dick without getting convicted. These ain't wicked decisions, I got different intentions. I've been itching to get it, I've been giving assistance, but the whole fucking system is twisted. Now I'm dealing with this backlash because Marcus isn't a Christian, and I've been told that my sinful life is an addiction, but I can't buy it. It's just too hard to stand beside it. I need an answer, humans can't provide it. I look at the earth, the sun, and I can tell a genius man designed it. It's truly mind-blowing, I can't deny it. Is heaven real? Is it fake? Is it really how I fantasize it? Where's the Holy Ghost at? How long does it take a man to find it? My mind's a non-stop tape playing and I can't rewind it. You gave me the Bible and expect me not to analyze it? I'm frustrated and you provoked it. I'm not reading that motherfucking book because a human wrote it. I have a fucking brain, you should know it. You gave it to me to think, to avoid every useless moment. It was a mission that I had to abort, cause humans be lying with such an inaccurate source. It's gonna be hard to put me back on the course. Next Jehovah's Witness to come on my porch, I swear I'm slamming the door. A lot of folks believe it though.
Okay, I don't know enough about this person, so if you are a fan of Hopsin, you can share in the comments, but I'm going in blind, so take note of that. I feel like when that was the case with NF, we were met with a lot of criticism, but I'm being brave enough to learn and go along, and sometimes I might not be starting at the beginning of, let's say, his journey, and I need your help. So please be kind in the comments and shed light. But what I'm gathering from this, right, is you can even see his different parts come up. It's so interesting, and you should actually watch some of our videos that are about parts work, because basically his body language is even changing quite drastically. It's like part of me can't stop but like believe and be in awe of this world that we're in, and of, you know, the magic of this opportunity to live life, right? I'm hearing pieces of that, but then also, you know, I observe that man has been controlling religion and twists it, and isn't always accurate, and sometimes it's manipulated, and there's this anger that's coming out too, like, because humans be lying with such an inaccurate source, and like trying to this frustration that's a part of religion, and specifically different forms of Christianity that he's mentioning too. I think that there's a lot of people wrestling with their spirituality, whether that be through organized religion, or it feels like they are dismantling the religion that they were raised in, or something that they once believed in. There's a lot of shifting and changing that I know is happening right now, and he's speaking to a lot of that.
A lot of folks believe it though, but I'm not surprised. Humans are fucking dumb, still thinking that Pac's alive. I ain't trying to take your legacy and torture down. I'm just saying, I ain't heard shit from the horse's mouth. Just sheep always telling stories of older guys who were notarized by you, and you finally vocalized. Now I'm supposed to bow my head and close my eyes and somehow let the Holy Ghost arise? Sounds like a fucking poltergeist. Show yourself, and the boom is done. Every rumor's gone, I no longer doubt the shit. You're the one. I'll admit that my sinful ways were stupid fun, and all my old habits can hop on top of a roof to plunge. I donate to a charity that could use the funds. Fuck the club, instead of bitches I'd hang with a group of nuns. And everyone I ran into would know what I came to do. I wouldn't take a step unless it was in the name of you. I hate the fact that I have to believe you haven't been chatting with me like you did Adam and Eve. And
so he's really seeking for, like, give me a sign that there's something to believe in. And I think it is so hard to have faith in just something bigger than yourself. So I'm not speaking like directly to Christianity, to be quite honest. I don't consider myself to be a Christian. I think it's important for people to have faith in something. I do. I think that there's a wise reason why our ancestors and all human civilizations, early civilizations, had faith in something. And it's not just that, like, oh, they just didn't understand the world. I think it was coming from a real place of wisdom and interconnectedness that we lack a lot of the time. Even like physicists and like extreme scientists, when they learn about like the exact distance that everything needs to be to support life, and to, you know, the happenstance that we've been able to evolve in this way, and all of these things, the people who are just so purely science-minded, so many of them do still find a connection to spirit, because you have to be in awe of that. It's pretty magical. It's a rare find, this planet that we're on, and we are all part of that nature. We are nature. And so I think that for some, it can be just a beauty and appreciation for the universe that created what's possible here. That's magnificent. How effing cool. Like, how much went into this being possible, this life being possible. And we should be in awe of that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going back to like this line of like, can you chat with me like Adam and Eve? Like, I haven't seen this connection that everyone's talking about. That's kind of where we're leaving off. And I'm excited to see the evolution of the rest of this song. To back it up just a little.
Nuns and everyone I ran into would know what I came to do. I wouldn't take a step unless it was in the name of you. I hate the fact that I have to believe you haven't been chatting with me like you did Adam and Eve. And I ain't seen no fucking talking snake unravel from trees with an apple to eat. That shit never happens to me. I don't know if you do or don't exist. It's driving me crazy. Send your condolences. This is me reaching to you, so don't forget, if hell is truly a pit of fire and I get thrown in it, I'ma probably regret the fact that I ever wrote this shit. My gut feeling says it's all fake. I hate to say it, but fuck it. Shit, I done lost.
Listen to his voice change right there, right? Like, just pay attention to that flow. It's so like here's this like the part that's why should I believe? Why should I have hope? I do think it's all fake, right? Like, F it. It just was so drastic in his body language, like completely shifted in the music video too, from like he's up here like, help me have a sign, to like, no, it's all fake. It's cool to see that evolution, and even if it were muted, you'd be able to see it viscerally, and his body is speaking that language too.
The fact that I ever wrote this shit, my gut feeling says it's all fake. I hate to say it, but fuck it, shit, I done lost faith. This isn't a small phase, my perspectives all changed. My thoughts just keep picking shit apart all day. And in my mind I make perfect sense. If you aren't real, then all my prayers aren't worth a cent. That will mean that I can just make up what my purpose is, and I can sit in church and just say fuck in the services. Man, what if Jesus was a facade? Then that would mean the government's God. I feel like they've been brainwashing us with a lot, so much that we don't even notice that we're stuck in the box. Man, everything is what if. Why is it always what if? Planet Earth, what if? The universe, what if? My sacrifice, what if? My afterlife, what if? Every fucking thing that deals with you is fucking suspect. I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done. This is my fucking life and I'm living it. I'm having fun. If you really care for me, prove that I need to live carefully. But I'll be damned if I put my own pleasure aside for an afterlife that isn't even guaranteed. We are you, and you're us. Stop playing games. My life's all I got, and heaven is all in my brain. And when I feel I'm in hell, my ideas are what get me through pain. Do as you please, and I'll just do me. I'm a human, I'll stay in my lane. Ill mind.
Us, mind, power. Live life, mind, power. It's us, mind, power. Live life, mind, power.
Walking off into the distance for a few more seconds, but hopefully it's okay that I'm pausing it there. Yeah, this feels like someone who's really going through a lot of spiritual deconstruction and religious deconstruction, really. And I think that there are so many pieces that religions get right. And I'm not saying that I've got it all right. I'm totally not. I'm in constant evolution and humble growth and understanding of that spiritual connection that I have. And it's a fun journey to remain open. And I think that for so many, having certainty in something and that strong sense of faith is needed. And then there's caution in where do I put my faith? And again, because humans are flawed, you know, there are humans operating religious organizations, and those can cause harm too. And ultimately what I really enjoyed and part of my worldview, and I've mentioned this book before, but Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl, is all about the mindset that you have and this idea of life being what you want it to be. It's a projection of how strong your connection and your faith is, your faith in healing, your faith in yourself, your faith in the universe, your faith in, you know, it could be Jesus, it could be any kind of, you know, religious example, but to believe in something, yeah, I do think that that's important. And I think navigating those truths can look really complicated. So I really appreciate this music video. I've never heard of this artist or seen him before. I really enjoyed like how his body language would change depending on what part he was speaking from. And I'm so curious to understand and know what resonated with you. So please let me know in the comments and let us know if there are any other songs or artists that you'd like for us to react to. My name is Keilani. I am a therapist, and I'm joined with James, my co-host for the Delightfully Dysfunctional podcast. And that's where we share a lot of other content that is really meant to be helpful and, you know, honest and vulnerable as we understand and explore parts of ourselves. So thank you so much for joining Delightful Humans, and please like, subscribe, share with a friend, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.